Some seasons test your skill, others your patience. But this antelope season, it tested everything. Archery antelope hunting often means long, silent hours in a blind, baking in 100+ degree heat, with your eyes locked on the desert's lifeline, water. With the rut in full swing, the bucks are fired up, they're aggressive and unpredictable, and always on the move. But this season, Mother Nature has other plans. A wildfire sparked on my neighbor's ranch, sweeping across the dry landscapes. Then, in true Wyoming fashion, a flash flood tore through the same ground, filling the deep scars that are worn into the land. Frustrated but not defeated, I pushed on. This is the story of how the season came full circle, and how perseverance, patience, and a little Wyoming magic brought me face to face with a beautiful antelope buck and the moment to draw back and make it count.
I mean, this thing is unreal. I can't believe that worked. That was so awesome.
I'm going to set my blind here. There's 3 different antelope bucks that are frequenting these ag fields below, and this is one of the only water sources in the area. With several dominant bucks in the area, lots of food sources, and fresh sign all around, I can't help but feel hopeful. There is a well-used entry point under the fence where the antelope are slipping through to reach water, and my blind is tucked in a mere 20 yards away. Everything just feels right. Got it all set up, and I got a T-post here, which is securing the blind, but also I did a little strand of wire around the blind to try and discourage the horses from messing with it. Okay, the blind is all set up, ready to go. I'm gonna go down and set trail cameras on this water and see if we can't get pictures and get an idea what these antelope are doing. Getting the blind set up well in advance of the hunt gives the antelope time to get comfortable. Out here, anything new will stand out, and I want them to see that the blind is just another part of the landscape. It also gives me a chance to hang a trail camera and start building a pattern. Knowing when the herd is coming to water is just as important as where. Every bit of information helps when you're bow hunting in this big open country. The more I can learn now, the better chance I have when it's time to slip in and make it count. Now, I just get to start hunting. I think it's a good setup. I'm excited. I think it's gonna work good. The ag fields are below me, water's here, and it's a good spot, nice and secluded where my blind's next to this old farm equipment. Yeah, I think it's a good plan. There's something about the first sit that always gets my heart going. After all the scouting, the prep, the planning, this is when it all starts to come together. I know the antelope are out there. They're moving, watering, and bucks are chasing. It's only a matter of time before one of those bucks makes his way in. Normally, I would drive my side-by-side or truck in a little bit closer to the blind, but this year we've had so many fires and the fire danger is so bad that I can't risk it. I have to walk in, which is fine. It's quiet. Everything's dry. All the feed is dried out. I think it's going to be a tough winter on these antelope. Pursue the Wild is brought to you by Ruger and Marlin Firearms. This segment is brought to you by Dead Downwind, real science, real results. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. And OnX Hunt, know where you stand. Just got set up here in the blind, had a nice quiet walk in. Looks like the antelope are out in this field about 500 yards. So they are somewhat within striking range of coming into water. I can only hope. But at least they're out there. That buck's a really nice buck. He's super heavy horned and thick bases. Not super tall, but Wyoming in this part right here, we aren't really known for giant antelope. So this is a really good buck. Even feeling like the odds are in my favor, there's always that nervous energy because out here, nothing is guaranteed, and that's what makes hunting so addicting. These antelope are hanging out right over here, and they're about 500 yards from me right now, and they're just bedding down, kind of milling. I literally just need them to walk over here, cross the fence, and come up in the water. I mean, they're so close. It's the end of another great morning sit. No antelope made an appearance. Shocking. Getting my butt kicked out here by antelope. Thank you, come again. I got a call when I was working a little earlier today that there's a big wildfire. It's only a few miles from my house. It's 105, so I'm out here. I got everybody caught except Miss Molly. I'm gonna catch everybody and get them out of here because this thing's coming fast. Everybody's loaded up and we're leaving. Fire looks like it's getting bigger and closer. Everyone's settled in for the night next to their new neighbors. And we'll see how things materialize. They have the road closed to local traffic, so that's me. see how it looks as we get up here, I guess. My driveway, the flames have engulfed pretty much everything. Archery's leaving. Everything burnt. Alright, just got out here and pretty much the entire dry lot here is good. You can see I've got active fire right there still. And everything's burnt. The whole valley burnt. All of it. The flames from the fire moved fast, lapping uncontrollably at everything in their path, including my own ranch. It's a helpless feeling, watching the land that I love get swallowed by smoke and fire. But in the middle of chaos, I'm incredibly thankful. Thankful for the fire crews who showed up and fought with everything they had. Thankful for good friends and help evacuating my mules to safety. And most of all, thankful for the grace of God. The land, it will heal. The fences, they can be rebuilt. But the safety of the people and the animals that I care about, that's what matters most. This hunt, this season, it's become about so much more than just filling a tag. Traditionally, when you think of antelope hunting, it's kind of a gentleman's or ladies' hunt, if you will. You can kind of hunt them all day long. But in this case, if I go into my blind during the day, the antelope will see me, and that's not good. So, unfortunately, I've got these kind of atrocious hunting hours for antelope, if you will. So, pre-daylight, getting the blind, just trying to be as stealth-like as I can. So I have the best opportunity possible on hunting these bucks that are coming into water. So that's what I'm doing. We're going into the dark and sitting it out. This buck is out feeding. He's about 400 yards right now. The does are about at 300 yards, and this is a really good sign. I'm in a really good spot for these antelope to come in today in water. It's going to be almost 100 degrees. Pretty sure this is dangerous for my eyesight. I'll probably get cataracts from sitting in the ground blind looking at my phone for so many hours. So right now it looks like these antelope are moving off away from my blind. With the heat climbing and the activity slowing, I decided to pull out of the blind. The antelope have been bedding down during the hottest hours of the day, and luckily for me, they will be out of sight, which gives me a chance to check my camera cards and see what kind of activity has been happening at the water. It's also my chance to head back to the ranch and feed the mules, which, thanks to the fire that burned all my grass, now means throwing hay instead of letting them freely graze like they normally would. The fire has certainly changed the rhythm of daily life out here, but fortunately the mules take it all in stride, just waiting patiently as the grass is slowly returning. And the reservoir is filling up. As you can see, the water is just running down off this mountain. I'm supposed to be hunting, antelope hunting and stuff, but you know, what's the point? What's the point when it's like a 50-mile-an-hour wind with a bow? Got another fire here. These winds are definitely not going to be helping. These bales are on fire. So we get wind, we get rain, we get fire, all in one day. This is Wyoming, you guys. It's wild. Pursue the Wild is brought to you by Ruger and Marlin Firearms. This segment is brought to you by Night Force Optics, rugged, reliable, repeatable. Safari Club International, first for hunters. And Tinks, America's #1 buck lure. On my way out to feed right now. And also I'm gonna take a little bit of time and work with my baby mules. I have got a ton of groundwork that I wanna kind of lay for this fall hunting season. And just in general, I just attended this clinic last week and learned a bunch of really cool things that I'm working with the girls, and it's just a fun way to spend my afternoons and enjoy some of this warm weather while it lasts. I mean, obviously we're going to be hitting winter pretty soon and things are going to start getting nasty. I'm not going to want to be outside as much. And luckily, I can kind of take a break from antelope hunting midday and go do stuff like this, so be a nice afternoon. Hi, little mama. How you doing, pretty lady? She's like, I'm not so sure I want to do anything that you are selling right now. There's something on the hill up there. Looks like an antelope. Here I've been hunting antelope for like the last week, and there's an antelope buck on my hillside right here, which, like, I've owned this property for over 2 years and I've seen 3 antelope in total here. But I had that fire and now I have all this green grass, so apparently the antelope like it. And see what he is. It's actually a decent buck. He's just bedded up there, looking down here at me. He's definitely a buck I'd hunt for sure. I just don't know how I'd hunt him out in the open like this. All right, well, I guess I'll go work Lexi in the round pen here. That antelope is now down at the water and he keeps coming closer, so I'm gonna tie up Miss Lexi and see if he keeps coming closer. It was at the water and now it's like 100 yards from me right here. So I'm gonna get my bow and I got a decoy. I was not planning on hunting, but if he's gonna sit here, I'm gonna try. Overcoming the heat, chaos of fire and flood, on the very ground that's been through it all, I'm finally getting my chance to stalk an antelope buck with my bow. And after everything this season has thrown at me, this moment means more than I can put into words. I can't believe that worked. He just kept coming closer and closer to me, and I thought, what the heck? I have a decoy, why not try? My baby mule is right here. I'm just training my baby mule. This antelope I just pulled off a stalk in blue jeans. I can't believe it. It's unreal. I cannot believe this just came together. Unreal. Frankie, look it, it's our first antelope. I had it all
all morning in another blind, and I've been hunting since the 15th of August. Today's September 4th. I've just been getting crushed. I've had no luck on antelope. I come out to my place this morning to work my baby mule in the round pen before my evening hunt, because the antelope that I've been sitting water haven't been watering during the day, and I randomly spot this buck. I just can't believe this. Like, my place burned a month ago. I've had like the worst stroke of luck between burning and flooding, and I've very rarely seen antelope here, and this buck just did everything perfect and allowed me to spot him and stalk him and with my bow. Like, I am like overjoyed. I cannot express the amount of gratitude that I have and how thankful I am. And this is my home, and I just killed an antelope buck on my place. Like, unreal.
I'm grateful for the challenges, the lessons, and the chance to share this journey, for the land that holds my heart and the animals that keep me grounded. This season has tested everything, but it has also reminded me of why I love this life so much. Thank you for watching this episode of Pursue the Wild. Jump behind the scenes with us for our podcast, Wild and Uncut, or tune into our digital lifestyle show, Our Wild Life. You can stream everything on my website, pursuethewild.com, and be sure to follow me on social media at Kristy Titus.